Best game. I'm playing a wonderful game right now, by the way. Even though people... I wonder where I spawned. I actually have absolutely no idea. Which one's better? Yeah, I thought it would be the one on the river. Let's do all the smart things first, because, you know, we know how to play this game, don't we? What else was I going to do? Oh yeah, this. A lot of this game is, you know, at the start, I believe it's like, you know, you explore a lot. That's good. I want to get them fish, so there you go. And the cattle, because if I get the cattle early, then, you know, happy days. Damn, I'm right next to someone. Jesus. I think that's still the next best option. See, that's why I was wary about picking that one up, because I didn't want to get any issues with warriors right next to my capital, because that, you know, then you fuckaroonied and you really are fucked at that point. I'll just try and check out everything. That guy's dead. Doesn't surprise me. Put him over there just in case. I want to probably expand that way, so, but I'm gonna wait with this guy there because I don't want him to die. If he dies, that's a big problem. Jesus Christ, look at all them whales, man. What is that? It's fine with me. Where's the city there, he gets? You can't even use that one, so I don't know why that's there. Can't use that or that. Unless I place like a city there, then I could use them to that. That's so odd. Put that there. Oh well. I'm putting a city there. Because I can put a city there. I know it's on a bonus tile, but you know, I'm kinda indifferent about those kind of things. I know it's a bit iffy, but you know, it's kinda like a whatever kind of situation, you know, it's not great, but it's like, well, you know, it's not gonna kill me, is it? Oh, please. Oh, shit. Shit. I really want to get that die. I'll have to plant it, the other side of it if they plant it, because I want that die. I'm gonna try to get that like any way that I can, because Guys are just luxuries in general are just so valuable in this game. Oh, please, 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 please. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. That would have been such a good tile as well. Fuck. I mean, look at that. It's just days, days, days. Right, well, it's going there instead. And then I'm going to declare war on them ASAP so I can replant it there because that's such a good tile. It really is. It's just in. It's such a good tile, man. Said I was going to do it, I wasn't lying, like, you know. No, I'll take the good spots first. I feel like I'm going to get boxed in very quickly here. Very quickly. Which is not a good thing, by the way. At all. I'm going to have to build boats, that's what I can already tell. I'm going to need boats 100%. It's probably Wales, and then... Yeah, I've probably spawned in England, which is... fucking terrible for this map. Spawning in England is fucking terrible. I can tell you that for a fact. It's not good that I've spawned in England at all. It's because I built a granary in Salamanca. I was wondering why I was down gold when I definitely had the unit support. If I'm gonna put a city there. I'm gonna place that eventually anyway, so I may as well place it now, you know. I feel like I'm gonna get kicked out. Damn, I got kicked out. Well, one of them got kicked out the right way, so that'll do. Wait. That's so lucky. Wait, is that on the 9 as well? Jesus Christ. I think I want to get masonry, get the pyramids, and then I'll get the armies. Is this a vanilla game? You seem to have messed with the resources, lol. DRC, this is a preset map. It's a Europe map, and I haven't touched any of the resources, which is insane to me. That's why I said, I mean, look at that. That there is mental. Shed loads of fish, loads of deer. It's silly. But yeah, this is a preset map. I've not done this myself. DRC, I've not touched it. It lit, no word of a lie, spawned like this. Yeah, I am on England in a Europe map. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I haven't touched this though. This is all, you know, all a pre-generate thing. Does it come with the complete version? Yeah, it does. It's conquests. If you go into the conquests bit, I think the map's literally just called Europe or something along those lines, and it's literally just this. It has scenarios, yeah. Shed loads of scenarios, man. And this is one of them. I just wanted to play a scenario and this one caught my eye, so I thought, oh, there you go, I'm gonna play it. So that's it. There you go. That's the reason why I'm playing it. Yeah, I mean, there's so many scenarios, and I mean, realistically, you'll never ever play all of them unless you're just like, you know, some kind of alpha male who just plays shed loads of games for fun constantly. But yeah, the difficulty, it's on a. I'm not very good at this game single player, so it's only on Regent. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not the best player in the world, so there you go. But I do know the one thing that you're meant to do is get the pyramids, because I've seen that Suede video where he says the pyramids is like one of the best things you can get in the game. So I'm not silly enough to not do that. Just gonna brush a settler in there so I can put it in that back one over here. There you go. Pyramids, and then I'm gonna start rebuilding. How many civs? I can't remember, but I think it's a lot. I don't think it's 31. I don't think it's the max, but it is a lot. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, but there is a lot of civs. I mean, this is what's it called? This is just the England part of the map. So this is like a tiny part of the map, and there's 3 civs on this island to give you kind of like context to how many civs there might be, if that helps in any way, shape, or form. Because yeah, there is a lot of what's it called? A lot of civs on this very small piece of land. Who are you gonna kill first? Probably the Aztecs, because they've got this wines and I wanted it. Unless I culture flip it. I'm probably doing it for the wines, and then probably these next for the gems, because yeah, I don't have any gems and I don't have them wines either. Yeah, I have iron here, and I've got iron on this as well. So I'll be fine for iron. But yeah, I don't have any luxuries, so I'm gonna go for luxuries. You need horses though, so yeah, I do need horses. That's a good point. But I mean, I think since England, this specific, not necessarily always, but just for this specific map, there isn't, a massive need for horses, since this is such a small part of the entire map. And then hopefully when I move on to the main island, I'll get more of the tiles required. Move that with the spin. I don't necessarily need horses, luckily. Oh, that's a pipe dream. I'm gonna get map making soon, because that up there is just waiting to get shitloads of cities on it, I can tell you that now. Is he walking through here to get... That's not good. Hopefully this settler comes out so I can put it there first, because I don't want him to be taking that at all. Sloppy, I got that city down before the Aztecs because they were definitely going to put a city there. If I didn't. Yeah, you see, look, I've just explored all of England and, yeah. Shit. Shit. They're gonna place there, aren't they? Fuck. Crap. They're going to place where I didn't want them to place. That is not helpful. Wait, they're not gonna place where I wanted them to. Oh, brilliant. That's what I wanted. That's really what I wanted to happen. I wanted this settler to just block them off. So there you go. Happy days. That's not good. Worker. More workers. Barracks. Because I feel like I'm gonna need to build an army quick. So if I don't build an army quick, I'm not gonna be able to get these guys off my island. Then I need to get my own island. If I don't have my own island like fully occupied, that's gonna be a big problem. I think that's a massive problem if you don't have your own island fully occupied. I'm going to try and get the Art of War. I always like to try and get the Art of War, so I'll probably be deleting these barracks. Settle on that island before the CPUs do. They will build there like as soon as possible. Fair enough, I'll keep that in mind. Well, I'm going to do map making next turn, and I'm building settlers up here so I can keep them in them cities and just move them onto the islands as soon as possible. That is the plan. What? Oh man, I forgot this scenario. They messed up the water. Wow, what did they mess up with the water? Is it something bad? A lot of the coast doesn't border sea. Oh yeah, I see. Oh well, I'm gonna keep playing it. I'll just have to kind of put up with it. Although that's like a terrible way to, you know, deal with the situation, but yeah, that's just how it is. Gonna be. I really want to get the temple, but I need this. When am I getting it? No. I really need to get that wines. This wines is gonna help so much because it means my capital won't have 2 entertainers, it'll only have 1. I think for now so it doesn't starve. Gonna do that, so this will not starve. There you go. Just resetting it so it resets all the blocks. There you go. The problem is with that you don't get any to use any more ocean tiles than the coast tiles, since ocean tiles don't produce anything. Yeah, I know, but I mean that's not just for me, that's for everyone, isn't it? Like, it's a problem, but like everyone's gonna be like having the same issues, so it kind of like makes it balanced even though it's not in my head. So for the most part I'm not massively fussed. It should be, touch wood, alright. Damn. I'm going to swap that to occur now because when it's got 1 turn left, I'll be able to... This scenario will take forever to complete, especially since you're on an island. Yep. But I mean, here, let me show you something. Let me just save this game now. Um, I have played a lot of long games on this. This is an England map that I what's it called? I played a long time ago. I got bored because I'd won, but this is like um what's it called? This is basically just England remastered, and you can see at what point I knew I was gonna win because I got down here and I just got super bored. And yeah, I'm gonna build on the mainland. Yeah, this was another fun one, but I mean, like I got to here, like down here, and I'd killed like another civ, and I just got bored. Like I stopped managing my city, so they're all building like mobile SAMs and crap that I didn't want because I just stopped caring, and I was just using the army that I already had. Yeah, I was using the army I already had to just like fight them because I got bored. Yeah, but yeah, this was a super fun game. I just I got bored of it. Uh, and then there's another one here where I played a 31 civ game a while ago, and it was kind of the same thing. It was another like, even from this point, I'd got bored because I knew I could win, and I actually played this out and forgot to save it, and I'd killed the Chinese and the Byzantines, and I'd just started killing the Celts, and the Americans were dead, the Persians were dead, and I got bored because I was like, well, I could keep playing it, but I know I've already won. And then I exited my game and I forgot to save it. And then the last save I had of it was this one, which was a long time beforehand. Then I just never continued playing it. But yeah, it was fun because I remember in the game I played this coal on this tile here. Yeah, there's coal on this tile here, and I built ironworks on this city here, and it actually became a really good city. What difficulty is this? I'm pretty sure this is another Regent game because I've played Regent for a while now, but I've never took the step up. But I don't know why, I just never really went into the big books, stepped into the terrain of the higher up difficulties. I guess I probably could, but I always get a bit apprehensive when it comes to like high difficulty games. I don't know why. I just do. Could have wrote that. But yeah, I have played this game a lot. I'm just not necessarily like, the most talented person in the world when it comes to this game. So right. Galleys, 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 galleys. Galley in 3 turns. I probably just want the lighthouse. Yeah, I think I just want the lighthouse here more than anything else, to be honest. Because the lighthouse is just so much better than anything else I'm going to get. Realistically. Oh, do I not have that connected to any iron yet? I don't. Okay. Right. Well, I know on this island itself there's 1, 2. There's at least 3 luxuries, and I don't know what's down here, so there could be 4. I wish it was 4 because 4 is where you hit a lot of happy citizens, but I mean, three is perfectly fine. I'm not gonna complain. I'm actually gonna leave the these on as well because it becomes a pretty good tile with forests in my opinion. Is that still not roaded? How long till that road's done? 2 turns. Okay. Well, they've not built on this island yet, and this is going to be my my island. I can already tell you that now. That's going to be the island I'm going to try and work on. If I load them in here, it means I can get them out in the same turn, which is always helpful. I feel it's always very, very, very helpful. I'm surprised on 20% happiness and what's it called? I'm still getting happiness issues. No, deleting because there's no way he's getting out from there without getting Portuguese super duper annoyed. Hello, hello. Is this Great Britain you're playing on? It is. Well, no, it's actually a Europe map, but I specifically spawned on this area. To give you context before you ask, I'm not very good at this game. I'm playing on Regent, so it's not a very super high difficulty either. And I'm planning to play it for a long time, so like I'm gonna try and like get it to a position where I feel I've won, if you know what I mean. Get it to a position where I feel like I've won this game now. Actually, you can just be my settler producers. Gonna get 2 cities here just doing settlers to get on that other island. Okay, sounds cool. What are the victory conditions? For me, Conquest. I pretty much only play Conquest. I don't like domination victories. They're alright, but I'd rather just do full Conquest. Everyone else is dead or I haven't won. Or that's pretty much it for me. I don't like any other kind of victories, but that's just personal opinion more than anything. I've always been you know, conquest, kill everyone else. You're the last one alive, then you've won the game kind of thing. But that's just me being oh, damn, someone's got... That was the Aztecs, wasn't it? Yeah, they got the Great Lighthouse in their capital. Right. Need to remember that. The Aztecs... Well, the Aztecs are definitely... the Aztecs are definitely my first target. There was going to be my first target anyway, but now they definitely are because they've got the Great Lighthouse and this map needs the Great Lighthouse. I can relate to that, haha. Yeah, I mean... It's just personal opinion, but I've always felt that like games are better when you just play Conquest. That's just my personal opinion. I've always felt that like it's more fulfilling when you win a game when you've been playing Conquest, in my opinion. But that's just me. I don't know how everyone else is, but yeah, I feel like, you know, you have won the game. So most OP wonder is the Great Library. Are you planning on getting that? Well, for me, the rank, I mean the difficulty that I'm playing on the Great Library isn't from. This is just my opinion. Like you don't have to take this as fact, but I believe that the pyramids / the Temple of Artemis is better, arguably, because the library's good to give you free text, but on the level that I'm at, you're not playing well if like the AI is in front of you tech wise. So that's why I always end up like what's it called? Yeah, and a lower difficulty the library isn't as good. Yeah, for me, the three that I like to go for is the pyramids, the Artemis, and if I can, the art of war. And what I want to try and do, which is going to be very difficult, is get a good city on the mainland. Is get a city on the mainland and try and get the art of war in it, but that's going to be very difficult, and I don't think that's going to happen. But if I can get the art of war, then I'm happy regardless of wherever it is. It doesn't matter. But if I can get the art of war, then happy days, basically. Right, okay, well, I'm not going to get the Artemis anymore, so I will actually try to go for the library then, since that's the only other one available to me. Hey. Yeah, teching's like always a good thing to do, like try and tech, but in this scenario, like it's not, super priority. Like you should still try and keep up on it, but like, it's not gonna the game's not gonna be lost if you're not super ahead on tech. Have you thought about which government to pick? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go Republic. Republic for tech speed, for worker rates, for the production hurrying. And plus, since I'm going to be at war, I don't want to go democracy because war weariness and democracy is just painful. Super painful, so I just think Republic's just better. And I'll probably stay Republic for most of the game, if not all of the game. Because I just think Republic's just such a good... I arguably think the Republic's like one of... The Republic is the best. I'm a big Republic fan. Warren is kind of tough, though, if you want to fight all the time. Well, yeah, it is. But I mean, I think you can hit a good balance of war, then peacetime to build up for another war, then another war. Because in that peacetime where you're building up for the next war, you should be able to hit a point where your war earnest ticks down to a point where you should be all right with your yeah, extended periods of peace, yeah, to prevent war weariness. Yeah, so I feel like the build up while I'm not at war will offset the problems. So that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna try and go for like on off, and then we should be all right. That's the plan anyway. If we fully stick to that is a different story, but for now that's the plan. And now the secondary. Oh, damn, they've got onto here. It's not what I wanted to see, but not really something I can fully avoid. I knew they were gonna probably, It's very I'd have to be very lucky to get that entire island to myself. I don't think there's any barbarians in the back, but I'll check just in case. If there is barbarians, then we might have a bit of a problem. So look, no barbarians, it would seem. Well, I hope not anyway. That's a good city spot. Because it's probably not gonna. Do you have horses yet? No, not yet. But I had this conversation with DRC a second ago. I would argue that while horses is very good for the Iroquois, when I'm on this small England map, like specifically just this England part of this entire map, I should be all right. Touch wood for a while without horses, and then hopefully I can find horses when I move to mainland, or the Aztecs or the Portuguese have horses that I've not seen. I doubt the Portuguese have got horses, but the Aztecs might. But either way, it's not going to be the end of the world if they don't. At the minute, my plan is to build barracks and marketplaces everywhere, and then just build up, build up, build up, build up, build up, build up, as much as I can and as quickly as I can. Because as soon as I've done that, problem solved. If as soon as I can knock the Aztecs and the Portuguese out my island, it's going to be build up, and then it's going to be either build up army to take someone out on the main island, or find an open spot and start trying to produce like a landing spot on the main island. I haven't decided which yet. It really depends on what really happens further on in the game. Because if later on in the game, well, would help a lot. The mounted warrior is such a nice unit to clunk with, but swordsmen are good enough for now. Yeah, yeah, I kind of agree with you. Mounted warriors are way better than swordsmen, but I mean, if I'm only going to be fighting on a small England, because think about it, if you were thinking about London in real life, England in real life, this is London, right? This is London. This is like Wales area. This is the London area. This is like which means this entire area it's probably not that big. It's probably there might be one city down here, one city here, maybe a city there, and that's it. So I could probably not see their capital and one other city, or the capital and two other cities, which means I've already got way more cities than them. So hopefully, unless they've moved on to the bottom island, the Aztecs should be an easy kill. Then we'll move on to the Portuguese, reorganize, and then we'll see what we're going to do next. And that's the plan for now. That is the plan. Oh, good. Fortified you in the wrong spot. Oh, I got the Great Library. That's. Well, we'll see if that's helpful. Because it might be, because there might be some stuff on here that other people have researched that I've not. We might get lucky and we might get like the wheel this turn, then the horseback riding next turn, etc., etc. We'll see. We will see. You're in a good spot to take over the island for sure. Yeah, yeah. I think the where I've put myself, I should be in like a pretty, like really good spot, to be honest, to take out. There you go. See, yeah, that's what we're hoping for. The wheel and the horseback riding. Okay. I want the Republic first, and then I want feudalism, chivalry. I want economics for the Smiths Trading Company, and I want military tradition then. Yeah, yeah, I didn't have the wheel or horseback riding yet, so as soon as I got the library, it just popped both of them because everyone else had researched them. Yeah, there's the horses. Yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I never clocked that I didn't have the wheel, but so I wouldn't have any of that crap. It never clicked for me. But obviously now that I've got shed loads of horses, I've got two, and I've not even roaded that one. Yeah, I'll be fine. Which means I'm probably gonna start building the. Oh no, it'll be fun. Yeah, you're right. I'll be able to build all those mounted warriors that I couldn't build before. Take out the Aztecs even quicker. I don't need more luxuries though, because that one dies is not It's not keeping me alive. Right, okay. I love how many fish there are. Do you know, there's so many of them are like inaccessible as well. Like this here, I see physically no way that I can utilize that fish. Or that one. There's literally physically no way possible. They've done this for artistic purposes. And I actually can't utilize them at all. Like this city here is going to get that one, and that one. But it's going to miss that one, and that one. And there's nothing I can do about it. I just can't get them. It's like this one here. Can't get that either. Can't get that one. Can't get that one. Can't get that one. It's very frustrating, but it's just how it is, I guess. Can't really complain because this map's probably very, very, very old. So it's like I'm not massively fussed. That's another settler. How long is it going to take to get up to here? 3 turns, yeah. Well, on that 3 turns, I can place that there, then I can run that settler from here up there. Spearman, settler, worker, spearman. I'm going to irrigate this now, because even though it's like useless right now, when I get a culture city in there, I'll be able to use it, so... It's like kind of useless for now, but not really. It'll be more useful later on. Try sending some boats to contact more people. Yeah, that's a good point. Saying a lot of things that I'd usually never do because I never really care about contacting people usually because they're all on the same island as me. I'll see them eventually, but I guess on this one that everyone's everywhere, so I don't really have the luxury. Literally don't have the luxury. I think I'm going to put that there. Yeah, put that there. With the library, you want to make sure you know the big cities so you can keep up with tech easily. Yeah, it's a good point. There's a lot of things that you're telling me to do that make a lot of sense. Give you that. There we go. Yep. I just want to get into Republic straight away. Well, not straight away, but as fast as possible. Right, then you can go back down here. Oh, I can't irrigate these desert tiles unless I break one of these mines. I'm actually surprised I can't. Oh, that's annoying. Wait, I can't even... However... However what? I know I'm gonna get pounded by the yeah, I know I'm gonna get pounded by the unit costs as well probably. So I'm like mentally preparing to have to delete a lot of crap. Cause I know it's probably going to happen. A lot of this stuff's gonna be required to be deleted very swiftly. Hopefully I've just got enough cities to kind of keep it going, but I doubt it. How many turns? 4 turns, okay. Go in as many cities as possible to decide some will give you 2 units, but yeah. I knew that, so that's the plan. Hopefully, try and get as many cities as possible to size 7, which is why I started building aqueducts everywhere. But as you can see, my cities are not very happy, so it's going to be difficult to get them all to size 7. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I try and stay under the cap until I get to a point where I'm making like 2 grand a turn, and it's just got, no point staying under the cap. So yeah. So for now, early game, like, I want to try and early game. I want to try and early game. Sorry, I want to try and keep the money cost down, money income up. So we'll have to see how that works later and later into the game. Oh, my capital's starving a lot as well because of this anarchy. That's very not good. That is very not good. I'm not happy about that. You'll have to raise this happiness slider to maintain the growth. Yeah, I know. I saw it's on 20% already, and I've got an eye luxury, so I don't really want to raise it any more than that, but I might have to. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's upset me a lot. Lost 3 sizes because of anarchy. Damn. I should be in Republic this turn though, or next turn. I think it's this turn though. Yeah. Minus 26. How much am I over the unit cap? Holy moly! I am so over the unit cap. Jesus Christ. I did not expect that. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This city's fine. There you go. Let's just turn this off for all cities and then turn it back on because it'll re-tick everything. Because Republic, you're way happier than you are in Anarchy. So all these cities are going to start growing again, which is what I really needed to happen. It's a good city actually, what they've just built. That hurts. That hurts the bank account, that does. Even though it's a good idea to do it, it still hurts the bank account building settlers. Can I fit 3 up there? Oh, one's gonna go there. And if I shove, yeah, I can shove 3 up there. Yeah, let's do that. Try and fit in as many as I can. For now. Because placement's good and all, but like, I'd rather have more than care about placements right now. Oh, and it's going to cost so much because I'm building units as well. That's not good. I'm gonna have to grow some of these cities to size 7 because I'm going to be in the bin with unit costs. In the bin with unit costs. I'm already in the bin with unit costs and I've barely even started the game. I'm actually going to start trying to grow these cities instead of building a lot of stuff in them. Put that up there. Hey. put that up there as well. Also, chopping forest will give you a bunch of shields to get your aqueducts quicker. Yeah. The only reason I'm not chopping the forests on the game, sorry, is because in Republic, it's better to keep the forests until you get railroads on the days. But yeah, you are right. I should be popping a. There it is. The Art of War. I'm gonna have to drop my tech down a lot while I'm fighting these people. I can tell you that for a fact. I might even use this. Yeah, in Ireland. Yeah. I might start jamming cities in to this island to get unit support. I might make Ireland a unit support island. What do you think? Do you think I should make it a unit support island? So just put like loads of cities in it. Just spam loads of cities and then abandon them later on in the game, like the ones in the middle. I think that might be the way forward. Just jam loads of cities in between all the tiles. You can send a boat to Europe and turn off tech until you get education for now. I think if you want to go to war in Britain for now. Yeah. There's the only problem with that is I really want to try and get the Smiths. Because the Smiths is just good. For all trade-based city improvements, it's not island restricted. The Smiths Trading Company is just insane. Since I'm going to have lots of harbours, marketplaces. I don't know. I love Smiths. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go for chivalry, educate. I'll go for this, and then I'll be turning tech low until I've cleared up my island. And I think I'm actually going to make a unit support island as well. I'm going to make this into a unit support island. That just means I'm just going to have cities everywhere. Just shed loads of cities. Smiths is such a good wonder. It is really one of the better ones. It really is. How's it got civil disorder when I've got managed citizen moves on? That's mental. That is very lucky. It's very, very, very lucky. Plus a free pikeman, yeah. That was a very lucky pickup. Very lucky pickup. Now it's time for all that unit support I was talking about. I'll tell you in a second once I've put all this unit support down. So, yeah, it's still looking ropey, but it's a lot better than it was. Once all these cities grow here, we'll be a lot better off. I can tell you that for a fact. We'll be a lot better off. Yeah, it'll be really good once all my cities are a lot bigger. I mean, really, if I was being smart, oh, I just put a medieval there actually. If I was being smart, what I wanted to do is get rid of this city and this one, and then replace it there, because then it's 2 away, it's 3 away, and it's 3 away. So that's a better city spot. But I think for now, just for unit cap, I'll keep them both, and then later in the game, I'll get rid of them both and replace it there, just so all these cities will be better off for it. But for now, I'll keep them both. I think it's good enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. This is way further on in the future. Like, there's no point doing it now, but I think later on it might be a good idea. And plus, a lot of my cities are about to go to size 7 soon, which means I'm going to get I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a lot of more unit support. I don't know how this keeps happening. I need to get a harbour in one of these cities so they all get the benefits of the wines. You can keep those. Don't think it'll break your neck. Probably. I do like having unit support islands. I do it a lot in the games I play. Unit support islands are just very helpful. Especially on maps like these where they're just putting, look, 4 fish in that tiny little area. Another 2, another 3, another 1, a whales. All those, like, not that I can use any of those, but it's just as an example. It's a great way to they like to attack your isolated cities. That's what I hear about archipelago maps. Well, the best thing to do for now, I mean, is when you have like a tower like that, if you just fill it up, they can't attack it until they get modern paratroopers. Or something that I can attack off boats. I don't know what else can attack off boats. Modern paratroopers was just my first thought, or marines. Oh my god, I misclicked. Oh well, it's happened now. Berserkers can. The Vikings only severe can from attack from boats until marines. Did not know that. I had absolutely no idea that was a thing. Wow, that's size 10. Jesus Christ. I didn't expect that. I've got a lot of big cities. A lot of big cities. I love my Vikings. I don't really play the Vikings. I pretty much always play the Iroquois. It's like my go-to when I'm playing this game. Is this gonna disorder every other turn? If it's gonna keep doing that, I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna keep sorting it out myself. Right, let's send these into here and then send them around there. We can jam 2 more cities in. Oh, we should be able to. It seems there are no Vikings to raid Britain nearby. Hopefully not. Hopefully, but you never know. We might get super unlucky and just get a very random, what's it called? A very random Viking from the middle of nowhere. But hopefully not. We can always hope. Jesus Christ, can you see how the game's starting to lag a little bit already? I have a very good computer and it's already having to think about it every couple of turns. That's very Okay, good. Let's get a settler in there as well. Oh, these giant match usually take a slot tall and pull pieces. But I mean, if you look at my PC specs, they're in my description somewhere. I have a 2080 Ti, stuff like that. Like, I didn't expect my computer to start having a fit as soon as I started playing this game. I thought I'd be able to get a good few turns in before it started having a moan, but apparently not. It's already complaining. I think my unit cap, I mean, gaining a lot of money now because of since these cities are growing, the marketplaces are all benefiting a lot more, which is very hopeful. I think I might actually send the swordsmen up here to try and take that city on their own, and then these ones will go down here. I think that's the plan for now. Because I want to try and take a lot of these cities in a swoop, but I don't know how realistic that's going to be. So we'll see. But now I can build knights, which is very hopeful. It's very, very, very hopeful. Right, that's another city. That's what I like to see now. I'm going to send this guy down here now to try and explore. I want him to see some other civs. As soon as I can meet some other civs, it's kind of happy days, to be honest. Oh, I don't really know if I want the Knights Templar or not. We'll think about it. We will think about it, because I'm not massively fond of the Knights Templar. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's start building it, and if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. It's a whatever. What happens, happens kind of scenario. Oh, damn. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to just road that tile, not road to that tile. There we go. That island is really becoming unit support central. That's what I like to see. When you have a lot of good unit support cities, it's very helpful. Because they might not be the best cities in the world, but I mean, look, that's grown by like what, 20, because of the unit support these cities will be given. Look, barely any of them have finished their harbours, and they're already like size 4, size 5. Damn, it really is taking a hit on my computer already. Excuse me. Oh, do I not have a barracks in there? There you go, theology has been taken. That means my Sistine Chapel is available. And then it means education is next, which means I'm going to be losing that ever so wonderful Great Library bonus. But I think it's justifiably a good course of action to take, regardless. This city should be alright now because it has a luxury, so it shouldn't be as upset. What? Are you seeing this? 12 wines. 12 spare. Means they actually have 13. 13 wines. What is that? Jesus Christ. "13 wines. I'm going to take one. Definitely going to take one. For monotheism, 100%. I'll take that deal every day of the week. That's definitely value. It's definitely value. Let's have a look. I just got a call. I'll be playing some multiplayer. Brilliant. Good for you. I'm probably going to be heading off in about an hour or so. So I would say I'd join you, but, you know, I've got a job. Can't really be playing Civ all night, unfortunately. Although I might like it as much as I want. It's very impractical. It's very impractical. Enjoy your multiplayer though. I hope you enjoy it, man. I really do. I hope you win as well. I hope you take all this knowledge we've been developing together and taking into your multiplayer game. Yeah, you have fun with your multiplayer, man. I hope hope it goes well for you. See you around, man. See you around. Try and get all these improvements sorted. If we can get all these improvements done pretty swiftly, we will be we'll be in the good books. Definitely in the good books. Damn, that city's terrible. That city's so bad. But I mean, it's serving its purpose, isn't it? It's a money city. Literally a money city. Like, it's no stretch of the word money city, right? Education. Losing the Great Library. Losing the Great Library. But we get the banks next turn. Civil disorder in my capital. Oh, damn. It actually is a damn as well, because that's a turn of the Art of War that I'm not going to get. Oh, they've got wines. That's actually super helpful to know that they've got wines. How's the Aztecs army? They're looking good. That's what I like to hear. As well. Wow, did not expect that. Oh, I can't get through there, that's unfortunate. Damn. I mean, I can do that. It's best I can do for now. What? Oh well. I'm not massively fussed. No, it wasn't my seed to start with anyway, and I only had 1 unit in it, so or 2 units, sorry. So it's not going to kill me. It's not going to kill me. Oh man. I was gonna say I don't have any defense prepared. I didn't even think that had happened, but it did. Oh well, it's happened now, hasn't it? Oh Jesus Christ, this is a... Are you joking me? 2 turns off. Two turns off. That is painful, that is. That really is painful. This is where it gets a wee bit stressful. But oh well. You deal with what you want to deal with. Oh, damn. Gonna lose that city, aren't I? See you later, more chunk. That is unfortunate. Yeah. Shite. That is a shite as well. That is really bad that I lost that city. Did not want to lose that. It's just a lot of stuff lost for no reason. Wow. Fair enough. Thought I was prepared for this, to be honest with you. It now seems that I was not. Oh. I'm astounded that that Technicon hasn't fallen. Astounded. It's an understatement, actually. Jesus. You're joking me. There we go. That's what I wanted more than anything. The lighthouse. Because even though it gets dropped to magnetism, it's still valuable. That upsets me doing that, but it really does upset me doing that. Oh, I might be able to get through there now. Hopefully I can get through there anyway. Just time. That's going to be a good city. I can tell you that for a fact. It's going to be a good city. I didn't want to have to disband, but it felt pertinent to disband. I'm being serious. I think the disband there is very good idea. Like, I'm being deadly serious. I think the disband there is a good idea. Persians have got a lot of cities, I can tell you that now. Got a lot of cities. Good city. I found the Romans probably. Or the Byzantines, probably the Romans. Our units were captured, oh. Fair enough. He couldn't win the battle, so he decided to be a dick. Okay. Attack's attack, regardless of when you get it. The Incans. Oh, these are the people that are... How many iron do I have? Shed loads. Have it. Good. Cities are a lot happier now. That's all I care about, really. City happiness. I don't care about giving other people strategic resources. Just want my cities to be happy. I think I'm actually going to end it here, to be honest. We've left it in a good spot. We've started taking out the Aztecs. We have met a lot of civs. We've got our island, which is just unit support, which is working wonders. Literally working wonders. It's doing exactly what I needed to. And then we get this city, we place one here, we take that, which is actually in a decent spot, keep that. Sort out the Portuguese, which is going to be another effort because they've got a lot of good cities. Then we'll have to start moving downwards. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later, guys. Since this will probably be a YouTube video, like part one of however many long series it takes me to finish this out, I'll speak to you later.